Hey everybody, it's Marshall Monkey here. This is going to be another bonus video, and this one's going to be really interesting. As you saw from the title and the thumbnail, this is going to be my top 7 Halloween, or Monstober if you will, DCOMs, and I'm super excited for that. Now, as you know, there's been many DCOMs, but not a lot of, there has been a good amount of Halloween DCOMs as well, but I feel like Halloween DCOMs aren't as big, so as they used to, and so I feel like Invisible Sister will push us back into our groove of Halloween movies. Disney always plays their Halloween movies each year, but they haven't played a new one in a while, so I think the last one might have been Girl vs. Monster, which was a while ago. I think. I'm not really sure. But speaking of that movie, let's get started with our list. Number 7, Girl vs. Monster. So, Girl vs. Monster was it was actually a really good movie. It was a really good one, just for a fun Halloween movie. I wouldn't say it was one of the best, but I had to put it on my number 7 list, or I get number 7 of the list because of, it's not a big classic. It was still good, it was still great, but when you think of Disney movies, and especially Halloween ones, there's many classic Halloween movies, such as Halloweentown series, that series. There's also, the Twitches series, and all those will be on the list. I'll rank them soon. But, yeah, like I said, when you, think about Halloween movies on Disney, you always think of the classics. So that's what I thought. I thought of the classics, and in this case, Girl vs. Monster, which we know is a really good Halloween movie, isn't a classic. So that's why I had to put it on there. But it is still, it's still a good movie. It's still a great movie. It's got Olivia Holt, and then some other great actors and actresses in there as well. So, you know, it's fun. It's a fun movie to watch. I definitely recommend just watching it for fun, because it's a really good Halloween movie. And I guarantee you they might play it this October. I'm just saying right now. Just get used to that. Number 6, Twitches 2. Alright, so, as you guys know, Tia and Tamara Mowry, I can't say their names very well, I can't pronounce them very well, but they are really great. You guys probably know that they're really great. I think Tia is the one that's doing a lot these days, because obviously she's on Instant Mom. That is her series with many amazing actors as well on that series. But before, she was on Twitches. Actually, she was on Sista, then she was on Twitches. Don't get it confused. Twitches 2 is really great. It was the sequel to Twitches, the original film. I love it. I love both movies. Twitches 2 kind of brings us a different view on it. We get their dad, finally. But I feel like that one was a little bit more, you know, too... I don't know, I like the original better. I feel like the original was, more fun, and they found themselves, they were long-lost sisters, and they found out they had magic, and all that junk. It was really fun. This one, I thought was, it was still fun. I liked the wedding at the end with, Ileana and Karsh. That was a really fun one. So like I said, Twitches 2 is really great, but I love the original one, because the original one's more exciting to watch. Whereas, we find this one, and it's not as exciting, it's still fun, if you've never seen it before. Obviously, it's going to be really exciting. They have Thanatos back, he's the villain, he's the big villain this time again, and they must battle the darkness once and for all. So, I really would have liked a third one and made it revamp it, but I don't know, because I feel like the second one didn't do as great as the first one, because I don't know, it just feels like the story in the second one was a little bit too, it wasn't as amazing as the first, movie. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to get the words out from my mouth, but what I'm thinking. But I just know that the second one wasn't as great as the first one. I don't know if it was just the story was a little bit more... I don't have words for it. I can't think of any words to explain it, but I just think that the second one had to be number 6 on my list because it wasn't as brand and as broad as the first story and as exciting and as greatly written. So I just kind of, I don't know. So I just put that as number 6. Next up for number 5. Number 5, Twitches. The original DCOM for Twitches, the series, I cannot explain how attached I was to this movie. One, because I love, the Mowrys. They are really great. They're amazing. I love it. I love them so much, and I was just so obsessed with this movie a long time ago. It was amazing. I love the story. 2 long-lost sisters. They have magical powers. They were separated because of the darkness. They come back to fight it, or I guess they come back, they don't want to fight it. But they're princesses. They're princesses of a land, and they have to take charge, which they do, which is really fun. I really like the story. I really like the characters. Ileana and Karsh were hilarious. They're dynamic. They kind of keep that up in the second film, but I feel like the first film was better. I feel like they were just more fun of a pair. And I really like the characters. I really like how one stands for a little bit, you know, Cam was rich and she had everything she wanted, and, you know, Alex didn't have that. So I feel like they're total opposites, which Disney has. Liv and Maddie, take a look at that. But they're total opposites, yet they are a great pair together. They're really great together. Again, look at Liv and Maddie. They're pretty much the same thing, except that's a TV show, and there's no magic. But anyway, back to Twitches. I feel like they were really great, and I feel like I just love them together. Like, I just love the characters. I love the writing of the story. Ileana Karsh, you can't really not like the movie. But I put it at number 5 because I feel like there's more, you know, to be said, which is the Halloweentowns, which I will get to. I'm ranking them as well. So let's get with that. Number 4, Return to Halloweentown. Woo! Return to Halloweentown is the last movie of the series for Halloweentown. Now, the reason why I put this at number 4 is because it was the recasting of Marnie. I feel like Kimberly J. Brown made that role, so I feel like I just wasn't up to it. Like, I was like, why is Sarah Paxton Marnie? But, you know, if I had to pick anyone to fill in for Marnie, it would have been Sarah Paxton. She did really great, but I feel like they're both different actresses. They have different kind of vibes. Like, you've seen Marnie throughout the first 3, that's the vibe that she puts off, and then Sarah Paxton comes, and it's not the same vibe, and it just kind of feels weird, and it's like, you're not the one I was used to, so I'm not gonna get used to you. But I don't know, it just felt real weird. Why did I say that? So I don't know why they didn't get a 5th movie, because I really would have wanted a 5th one, but maybe it was because of the recasting, I don't know. But yeah, but we did keep Debbie Reynolds as Grandma Aggie, which I love because I love Aggie. She is the best of grandmas, and the best of magic grandmas, and she's just the best. I can't even explain how great Debbie Reynolds was in this role, and how I will love this role for her. I think that she made Halloweentown, she made the movies work because of her role, and how great she did, also because of the story of Halloweentown. Return to Halloweentown, not the best. I feel like the whole thing was just kind of, you know, the 3 mean girls, and it was just like a stereotype, you know, the big mean girl and the minions was just one thing I didn't like about it. And I really don't like how most Disney movies have a mean girl. It's like, it's so annoying, because, like, Halloweentown pretty much was the only movies that did not have any mean girls. You didn't see mean girls in those Halloween movies. Did you see in Halloweentown? No mean girl. No. Did you see in Halloweentown 2? No mean girl. Halloweentown Hi had, like, a little bit of, you know, like, they didn't have mean girls, but they had Marnie was made fun of a little bit, but that wasn't it. That was just it. There was no mean girls. So I feel like that now that they had mean girls in there, and they're just throwing in the council, the weird, crazy, evil ones, and they were just, it was crazy. So that's why I had to put it at number 4 on my list, because it deserved a number 4 spot. Number 3, Halloweentown Hi. Halloweentown Hi is definitely one of my all-time favorites of the Halloweentown series. I feel like adding in all of these characters, all of these new people, was really fun. I don't know how I felt about all of them. The castings were pretty good, pretty well done. I really liked them. Of course, we got the fun of Dylan and and Miss Troll. I don't remember her name, but the Troll. She and Dylan had this little fun thing going on, and the whole thing about humans finding out about the monsters and all that stuff through the portal was really fun as well. The whole magic thing. The love interest for Marnie, not one of my favorite things about the movie. It was kind of weird, and it just, like, at the end it made sense because he kind of stood up for them, but it was kind of weird. I did like the locker lair. That was really one of my favorite parts, when she goes into the locker lair and they have this, like, whole weird, awesome lair in there. I want to live in there. Like, that's how cool that place looked. So I like that. The car scenes are always the funniest too. Aggie got kind of like a love interest, but he turned out to be evil in the end. Aggie don't get a man. Like, where's Gwen's man? Where's Aggie's man? She didn't know. None of them get any. Yeah, so I just like all the characters, and I like all the new ones as well. We actually got to see Sophie. She's changed a lot throughout the movies, and so did Dylan. Marnie kind of stayed the same. Yeah. But still, all the characters were great, and they were good in there, and it deserves a I can't talk. It deserves a number 3 spot because it's the number 3, so that's why it deserves it. Number 2, Halloweentown Revenge of Calamari. That's Calabar, isn't it? Candy bar? It's Calabar. actually called Calabar's Revenge, I just found out. But, yeah. But this one deserves a number 2 spot because how great it is. We got the Revenge of Calabar, Calabar's Revenge, whatever you want to call it. We got, you know, the interdimensional, like, well, I don't know if it's interdimensional, but it's like the traveling, they travel through the dimensions. We got all the stuff with, you know, trying to find out where that, I think they were looking for a book. Yeah, they were looking for the spell book or whatever. So digging through the trash, that was fun. That was one of my favorite scenes as well. The dance scene, you know, all of it was really fun. It deserves the number 2 spot because it's the sequel. It's really great. It brought us to that point where we see Calabar's Revenge. And like I said, there's no mean girls, so that's really fun as well. And it's just fun. It was a really fun movie to watch, and it was really entertaining. The characters came back stronger than ever. The cast was great. Everything was done very well. I like how Marnie, you know, Kimberly J. Brown grew up with this role, and she grew into this one. In the sequel, she was, you know, more amazing, and she gets better each time. Like, well, not each time. Like, after that one's pretty much the last one, which is Halloweentown Hi that she's in. But like I said, Kimberly J. Brown was really great. Debbie Reynolds, of course, was even better than the first one. So I feel like this just deserved the number 2 spot because it was so well done, and I love the sequel. So let's get on to our number 1. Number 1, and I think you expected this one, Halloweentown. Halloweentown is the first movie that starts the series of an amazing, incredible movie series of Disney Channel. Halloweentown, of course, we have Kimberly J. Brown, we got Debbie Reynolds, the whole other cast. They are together. It starts this magical journey, and we talk about Halloweentown, a magical place, which is really great. And I think that this movie in particular starts a story because you get to see, you know, Gwen and Aggie fight. You get to see, like, the whole training thing, the witch thing, and you get to see how the ghouls and goblins and how fun Halloween can actually be, and how you can use a Disney movie without a mean girl. That's just my rant throughout this whole video. Also, how fun a movie can be and entertaining as an actual villain that we see Calabar, and how fun it can be, and just, it's great. How we get all these characters mixed up together in this blend of this fun story, where Marnie has to band together with her siblings and save her mom and grandma, and all of Halloweentown as well, and also just, you know, bring a new, you know, story, and start this first chapter to an amazing movie series, and I hope you guys agree. I love it. I really dig this movie. I actually watched part of it, half of it today, but I didn't finish the other half. It's on Watch Disney Channel, the app. If you guys are able to sign in for your provider, you guys can watch it. You guys all access to that. Also, right now, if you are signed into your provider, you can also watch the Monstober episodes from tonight, right now, which I might do. I haven't really thought about it yet, but I might save it for when I'm surprised at the episodes. And this is the only video I'm going to be doing today. No Monkey Talk or no Marvel Monkey. Like I said, there was a lot of Halloween movies that Disney has, like My Babysitter's a Vampire and some others, but that one really wasn't that great. But there's some others, like My Mom is Dating a Vampire and all that stuff, that I really just didn't get to, and I'm sorry if you guys didn't agree with the list, but if you did agree, which one of these is your favorite, and which one would you put at number 1? So comment down below as well. Updates tomorrow is a new Gotham. Tonight, like I said, is the whole Monstober stuff, so I'll be live streaming for that. A whole bunch of bonus videos are tomorrow. Tuesday's my Gotham video, and Tuesday's also The Flash. Wednesday's Arrow, Thursday's Heroes Reborn, Friday is Hero Fridays, and Saturday is Girl Meets World and Descendants Wicked World videos, and the whole week just keeps going, and yeah. So thanks guys for watching, favorite this video, don't forget to subscribe, I think I've already said that, and I'll see you guys later, bye-bye.